And we're back with part 3 to this video series. Turns out that there are tons of highly disturbing graphic games out there that have been banned. From a game in which you summon a ghostly woman that can kill you, to another game that got banned for causing people to become too violent. Let's talk about these games and more only in today's video. Top 5 illegal horror games you should never play, part 3. Hey everyone, what's up and welcome back to Top 5. I'm your host, Lindsay Ivan, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you like horror games. And make sure you comment down below what horror game you've always wanted to play. That being said, let's get on with the video. Starting off this countdown, we have Rule of Rose. Rule of Rose is said to be one of the rarest and most expensive PS2 games. Rare because it's not available on any digital or streaming platforms, and also because they made limited physical copies. People are selling these copies online for like over $400. It's crazy. But anyways, this game has been banned in some countries like Germany and Italy for its disturbing themes. So basically, this game is a survival horror game that was released in 2006. The game is set in the 1930s and tells the story of a young woman named Jennifer, whose parents were killed in an airship accident. As a result, she is placed in an orphanage, but there's this group of children there that constantly torment her. Well, this game was banned for its disturbing themes involving children. There was this whole controversy surrounding this game when it was released. People were like, oh, this game is sick, the purpose is to beat up and kill young people, even though that was untrue. But it was enough to get it banned in the UK. But I read the comments in my past video and some of you have played this game, so how did you find it? Let me know in the comments below. In our 4th spot, we have Devotion. If you guys are liking this video so far, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Devotion is a 2019 psychological horror game. In this first-person game, you play the role of screenwriter Du Fengyu as you investigate a creepy supernatural mystery involving his family. The game was known to have some pretty unnerving moments. But a week after its release, it got banned by the Chinese government. Apparently, the game contained an Easter egg comparing President Xi Jinping to Winnie the Pooh. It had a gag poster that said Xi Jinping, Winnie the Pooh, moron. The game developers Red Candle Games issued an apology for its, and I quote, severe art material mistake. But the Chinese government did not accept the apology right away. In fact, it was even removed from Steam following this controversy. And the company announced it's probably never going to make a return. In fact, the Chinese government made it illegal to play this game. Now apparently Red Candle Games tweeted out saying the game was going to be available on the developer's site, but eventually they decided not to. They said they received many messages from outraged gamers, which led them to not list the game in the store after all. In our 3rd spot, we have Death Race. Death Race was a popular arcade driving game that was released by Exidy in 1976. Basically, the objective is to run down these humanoid creatures called gremlins to gain points. When you hit them, they scream and then their dead body becomes a tombstone. It was a multiplayer or single-player game that was found in arcades, restaurants, and bars. But soon, this game was the subject of many controversies. An article was released saying that the game was causing people to become violent. As a result, amusement parks started removing this game from their arcades, and restaurant owners stopped renting it. But this didn't stop Exidy. They still kept moving their game around the states, in whatever region the game wasn't banned in. Until, you know, it was just eventually banned altogether and no one wanted the game. Seriously though, if they thought that game was bad, like little did they know how dark games would be in the future. In our 2nd spot, we have Condemned. Condemned is a horror series game that ended up getting banned in Germany. In this game, you play as SCU agent Ethan Thomas, who is on the run after being blamed for the death of 2 police officers. Basically, a serial killer known as Serial X used his gun to shoot the officers and then blamed Ethan for their deaths. So then you have to go on to find the killer and prove your innocence. The game was banned for its depictions of, and I quote, cruel or otherwise inhuman acts of violence against human beings in a manner which expresses a glorification. In the game, there is also a lot of violence. You can crack people's skulls open with pipes, and the murders are often very gory. There are even complaints about the game's sound design. There's just a lot of disturbing squishing noises and bone snapping and screaming. And in our number 1 spot we have the Blind Maiden game. If there's one game on this list that I highly recommend you do not play, it's this one, okay? Do not play. So this game comes with a creepy backstory. Legend goes that there's a website out there called blindmaiden.com, and it's haunted by a woman with no eyes. It can only be accessed at exactly midnight. But in order to get into the website, you have to be alone in your room with the lights off. If you meet this criteria, then you will be allowed to access the site, which you really don't want to go on. Apparently, this website is filled with disturbing images of boys and girls with distorted faces and their eyes plucked out. You also have to be very careful on this website so that you don't click anything by accident. Apparently, people have suffered from clicking things they shouldn't have, whatever that means. So on the website, you will have 2 options. While you're on there browsing, a notification will pop up saying accept or decline. If you accept, then the footage on your screen will change, and you'll then see live footage of someone approaching your house. This person will enter your house and you'll see it approach you. But if you turn around, then the blind maiden will attack you, rip your eyes out, and then take your picture. Your photo will then be uploaded onto the website, and you'll be a part of the website's disturbing collection of eyeless victims. Now, if you choose the other option, decline, then you will be safe from the maiden and you will no longer have access to the site. Good luck finding the real Blind Maiden website though, because apparently it can only be accessed through the dark web. And I don't understand how this is considered a game, but it is. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below which one of these games you thought was the creepiest. And now, speaking of comments, let's move on to our comment shoutout portion. I'm going to be shouting out comments from the video Top 5 Illegal Horror Games You Should Never Play Part 2. It was the video before this one. Get it? Never mind. Red Comrade of Steel 1974 commented, Lucy McPhee, I know you're not available as a host today, but I just pretend that Lindsay Ivan is you. I don't know why I found this so funny. What? You have to do the Lucy voice now. Oh, I should have done the video with an accent. Hi everyone, what's up? My name is Lucy McPhee. I am, what do they call her? I am the Dark Queen. I'm not making fun of Lucy, just a little. We love each other, I swear. Lucy's like, you're fired. Kazuma Kun commented, agony shouldn't be played. Not because it's illegal, but because it's agony to play. I love dad jokes. That was a good one. 10 out of 10. Charlesman87 commented, what you're saying is, I should play them. I know saying do not play is like tempting and you guys are like, oh, I should play them. Like they seem really scary. Just do it at your own will, okay? If you get arrested, you probably won't, but if you get arrested or if you die, then don't blame me. Tommy Manuel commented, I'm more concerned with what my wife will do when she sees the broken mirror than being haunted by that girl. That is true. If you guys don't understand that, go watch the other video. But basically, this game involves summoning a girl and then she'll break your mirror, so yeah. Throne Gillian Jr. commented, I've been on the Manhunt website. It is pretty scary. I met my ex there. Like, is it scary because you met your ex there or just, never mind. That just made me laugh. That's a good one. Alright guys, that's all the comments I'm shouting out for today's video. Make sure to comment something down below for a chance to be featured in my next comment shout out. And as always, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Top 5 for more spooky videos. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and stay spooky YouTube. I'll see you when I see ya. In the game, you play as I don't know what an SCU is, but you're an SCU agent. What does that stand for? Special Cooperative. You don't have to Google it, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine, just SCU. Not SKU. A bank agent, no. I'll just say I'll say SCU. I'll be Chris, I'm going to hurt you. I'll be shouting out comment.